This is my ocean solution test. Basically, we got a Kratky type aquaponics system. Thanks to Dr. Kratky. It has been introduced to me really by Bobby from MHP Gardener, and I've been doing it now for a couple of months. I bought some ocean solution a while ago, and I wanted to try that out. So what I'm going to do today is I have these two identical grow boxes here, and I'm going to add Master Blend, calcinit and Epsom salt to the left one, which is the Master Blend formula, and I'm going to add the same thing to the right box, but I'm going to include some of the ocean solution. Now what I'm going to try to do is get, in this test here, I really want to get my ppms, or my total dissolved solids, which I have a tester here. I want to get that equal to each other, so I'm going to have a little bit less Master Blend in the right one, and I'm going to compensate that with the ocean solution. Another test might be for the future where I'm going to put the exact same amount and just add ocean solution, but it might be a little bit unfair because there might be more nutrients in one, or at least the total dissolved solids will be higher. I'm going to edit these videos because I'm going to have to do this in parts, but basically both boxes are 30-gallon boxes. They have another liner in it and they got a foam cover. I filled them about half up with water right now, both of them, but I'm going to put the solution in first, and then I'm going to fill them up and top them off. I'm going to wait with the ocean solution so that I'm going to get the total dissolved, the TDS, and measure it when it's full, and then I'm going to add this ocean solution. I'm going to try to get these parts per million, basically the total dissolved solids. I'm going to try to get them almost equal. The idea is to see if the box with the ocean solution does better. Now, better of course is a relative term. Let's say you might have bigger salads, or they might grow faster, or they might look healthier or greener, or they might be better tasting. Of course, those things can be somewhat measured, at least the size and the speed by which they grow can. And when these boxes are in the same location, they have the same circumstances concerning wind and light, but there of course are maybe minor differences, but basically these are almost identical. Things like the minerals in the vegetables are not, I'm not able to measure that. So one of my ideas is to maybe send it to Natural News. They have a Natural News forensic lab. They basically check out all kinds of stuff, and they might be able to measure some of the, essential nutrients and minerals that are in there, and hopefully I could dry some of these specimens later and they might test that. But besides that, I'm not able to see if there's more minerals with the eye or with the mouth by tasting it, but I will be able to see if the size and the speed by which it grows is faster with this ocean solution, and maybe even the way it looks, the colors, and maybe even the taste. But I'm just going to give it a try, and this test is going to take about 45 days, 50 days. I've already planted the babies, and the babies are going to go in here today. They are actually now 4 days old. So I've planted those seeds 4 days ago. I've put them in net cups. They're tiny. You'll see them later. But the attempt here is to see the difference between just Master Blend combination and the adding the ocean solution. So I'm going to cut now. I'm going to add these things up and put the babies in, and the little plants, and then I'm going to start measuring the ppm, and then we'll be following this for the coming, I'm going to try to do it every week so we can see how the progress goes over a period of 4 to 5 weeks, basically 5 weeks, maybe even 5 to 6 weeks, and see what the results are. So I'm going to start filling that up now and start measuring and come back later to you guys. Alright, so I've filled this tank This one here on the left only has Master Blend. So that is the Master Blend, Calcinit and Epsom salt. This one is at 1420 parts per million. At this moment it's just like the other one was, at a total dissolved solids of 50 in the rainwater. This is just rainwater. And there are 50 particles of something in there per million. 50 particles per million of something. Dust, salt, whatever it is in the air. We're an island, so we got some salty air. So maybe there's a little bit of salt in there, which is the 50. The other one had that as well, 1400. 1400 parts per million. So 50 of that was in the rainwater. 1350 is Master Blend, Calcinit and Epsom salts. Now I'm going to try to bring this one up to 1000, from 50 to 1000, and then add 400 ocean solution. So it's going to be a lengthy process, but I want to have it accurate, so I'm going to have to do it slowly and bring this one up first to 1000 with the same thing as the left box, and then raise it to 1400 with the ocean solution. Alright, so I've added in the Master Blend, Calcinit and Epsom salt, magnesium sulfate. This guy here is all Master Blend, Calcinit and magnesium sulfate. And this guy is going at 1400. It's a tiny little bit variation once in a while, but this one is holding at like 1400. And this one I've added the same mixture in there, and it's holding at 1000. You can see here 1000 parts per million. 2 parts Master Blend, 2 parts Calcinit and 1 part Epsom salt. So 2-2-1. So we got 1400 on the left, Master Blend, Calcinit and Epsom salt, and we got 1000 parts per million on the right. Now I'm going to add the ocean solution, and I'm going to raise it to 1400. So I'm going to bring them up equal, but 400 of the one with the ocean solution will be ocean solution, and only 1000 of the Master Blend mix. Alright, so I've added the ocean solution, and you can see here the parts per million count comes out to be about 1400. This water is swirling still. It's been swirling for a couple of minutes. 1410 parts per million. 1400. That is 1000 parts per million Master Blend, including the 50 parts per million rainwater solids, and 400 ocean solution. And this one over here on this side is only the Master Blend, Calcinit and Epsom salt, and it's also going at 1400. So that's perfect. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to plant the same babies plants, the same little plants that I've planted 4 days ago. They're 4 days old, and I want to start planting them now in these buckets. There are a couple of rows of them. Alright, I got everything in. We're looking at 2 boxes. They are hydroponic, non-circulating style boxes. They have 14 plants each, 30 gallons of water. This left box here has 1400 parts per million of the Master Blend solution, which is Master Blend, Calcinit and Epsom salts, and water. Now my rainwater that I use had 50 parts per million in it already of solids, whatever they were. Now this box also has 14 plants, also contains 30 gallons of water. It also had rainwater with 50 parts per million solids in it already. Then I added 950 master blend to get to 1000, and then I've added 400 parts per million of the ocean solution. These here at the back are Mizuma. This is a red amsoy, and this is the pak choi. Both of them have the same things. These little babies are 4 days old from seed. It's pretty early on. I put them in pretty quickly, so they're tiny. They all look the same. And here I got double one, and on this box as well I got this double pak choi here. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to try to do this every week, hopefully every Saturday or Sunday, so it's about 7 days between each stage. Hopefully there's going to be no rain to flood these tanks and throw off my parts per million, although they probably will be flooded equally when it rains. So I'll keep you updated. This is the Ocean Solution and Master Blend Hydroponic Kratky Style MHP Gardener test. Hope you enjoy it, and hope we get some more knowledge about what works and how the Ocean Solution has effect on these plants. See you next time.